Yep. What is
Hello.
going on, guys? My name is Julian.
And my name is Meg. We play in a band called the Road Atlas.
We are live above Nambucca. We are your hosts tonight, and you are watching Lightning Struck. Right on. All right, let's get started. We have a really awesome show for you guys tonight. It's very rad. We're very excited. But first, I want to ask you guys to remember that we want you guys to comment on the comment section below, engage with us, talk amongst yourselves if you feel like it. Just like get involved, get rad, get loud,
Make
get
some
rowdy,
noise.
make some noise, get off your chairs, like invite your dogs, your cats, your roommates, your housemates, your neighbors, your mom, your dad, your friends, like everybody. Just like let's make it as social as possible. Have a good Saturday night, evening, afternoon, midday, lunchtime, whatever. Like let's make this strange lockdown, like pandemic situation that the world is in a bit more social, a bit more fun, and a bit more human. So let's get started. We got an awesome show. We got some rad guests. Do you want to introduce them?
Of course. So we're gonna have Dope Times, and then
we've got Rick Thorne, who is like a legendary BMX rider. We'll tell you a bit more about him later. We've got Basement League, who's a rad London-based punk rock, like pop punk band. Very good friend of ours.
And your mom.
And your mom, who is another London-based grunge band. So, without further ado, Meg, do you want to start with Dope Times?
Yes, I would rather open the drinks.
Yes, we always forget the drinks.
Because we have them.
And actually, all right, we're going to do drinks with you guys. And also, we got Anne from your mom with us. It's good to see you. With Paola watching. We got Mariana watching. Hey, what's going on? Steve Oz is watching too.
Oh, hello, Steve.
Hey, Steve, we're gonna mention you quite a bit in this episode, so stick around.
Definitely.
It's good to see you, Max. Again, much love, brother. John Wise, what's up? Fabio, Raphael. We've got Raphael from Dope Times.
Yeah.
You guys are about to see them introduce their video and a bunch of really cool shit. And also, before we forget to tell you guys. Well, cheers. Saturday. Cheers, Meg. So, before we forget to tell you guys, we in the past few weeks we've had a PayPal link set up, and we realized that you have to have a PayPal account to be able to donate. We are donating. We're receiving all the donations, and we're distributing them alongside all the bands involved on each episode. Right now we've got this link set up. It's a GoFundMe account, and that means you can actually donate and send your donations with any credit or debit card all over the world. So there you go. It's a lot easier now.
Yeah, because we are on lockdown, we of course not going out, and we don't pay for entry fees or for cocktails, or maybe over expensive cocktails like I used to. So it would be so much appreciated if you could instead make a donation to keep us going with the show, and of course helping the bands and supporting the bands that are on the shows with us tonight. And if you want to make a donation for any specific band, you just have to write in the comments or direct message us.
Yeah. So yeah, if you would have spent like £10 on a shot, and instead you're like having a drink for like £2 or whatever it costs to make one drink at home, then we would gladly appreciate it if you sent the difference for us to like help this stay on and like help the bands and all the artists and keep the art scene alive during this pandemic.
Yeah, because they are all amazing.
Yeah, we're very excited today.
Yeah, we're gonna start with Dope Times, which is this kick-ass punk rock band from Brazil, São Paulo. I met Rafa when he was the singer and songwriter when he was living in Dublin, and he was usually coming to London sometimes, and I met him when he was coming over here. We used to go to very cool punk rock shows and drinking, dancing in the ska parties, and singing in the streets of Camden, socially rancid. It was a very good time every time I was meeting up with Rafa. At the time, he was in a band called Marginal Attack, and I can still remember one of their songs, which is called Tears in the Shower. It was already clear that he is a very talented singer and songwriter since then. we had very great times in London. Then he made his way back to Brazil. And we actually didn't see each other for a long time until he came back to London last year, and he told me about this new band called Dope Times. And he didn't have any music yet. I was so curious to hear about them. He gave me a badge that I still have on my favorite jacket, but then the music wasn't ready yet. So he only sent me the release like months ago, and they absolutely blew me away. So I'm very happy to have them in the show. And now we're gonna have Rafa and the rest of the band Dope Times that they're gonna introduce their song, and they're gonna tell us more a little bit about themselves.
Yeah, here we go. Enjoy, guys.
Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Rafael, I'm the lead singer and I play guitar in Dope Times.
Hey guys, my name is Thorne. I play drums.
Hi folks, Fabio here. I play guitar and I do backing vocals and I sing too.
Hello guys, I'm Biffs, also known as Maniac Biffs. I'm a bass player for Dope Times.
Thanks to have us, Mag and Julian. It's a fucking great honor to be part of this. Well, Dope Times is a ska punk band and based in São Paulo, Brazil. We started the band at the end of 2018, around September or October. I invited two friends of mine from a long time ago, Pauline Bragg to play drums and Maniac Beefs to play bass.
I am a psychobilly bassist. I played bass since I was like 15 years old, but the opera bass. I started playing E-bass together with Dope Times. I never played E-bass before. So it was kind of scary because Jalis called me to play bass and I said to him, man, I don't play electric bass.
So it was a challenge, but he did it, right? It was a great experience for all of us. But we were missing, another guitar to play with us. That's why I invited another friend of mine for a long time ago.
I remember when Rafael asked me to join the band, he sent me some tunes from the demo and asked me, would you be interested to join a band like that? I said, yeah, why not? But let's do a rehearsal first.
So we start record our first album, Life's a Mess, and in September of last year we released our first single called Wasted Ways. And then after that we released more two singles, As You Remember and One by One, and then finally this year, at the beginning of the year, we released the full album, Love's a Mess. Well, Love's a Mess has 12 songs, a mix of punk rock and ska with some influences of, psychobilly from Maniac Beefs, of course. And yeah, we released the CD, and some labels from Germany released recently the LP, the vinyl of Life's a Mess. The last thing that we did was the video clip of Dope Times, the song Dope Times. The idea of the video clip, is just to remember the video clips of 90s, the black ones, when the band is just playing in the small room and walking on the streets, singing together, and that's the idea. Check it out, Dope Times, on all social media like Instagram, Facebook. We're there like Dope Times Band, and we also have a channel on YouTube. That's it. I hope you guys like it.
We are having good times, we are having dope times.
Stay cool, motherfuckers. Cheers.
I don't know. That's it. Fuck it!
I hope to see you guys soon. Alright? Cheers. Thank you guys.
Every
for the next section, we have got coping with COVID. So we're gonna ask you guys to please let us know in the past week how you guys have been coping with COVID-19. How have you been coping with the lockdown and this like weird situation that the world is in? So please enjoy. Hopefully you like the song that we're gonna play, and type away. Let us know your tricks to cope with COVID. Turn this down. Alright, so hopefully you guys will still be able to listen to never mind. Alright, cool. So we got a few different really cool, really funny comments. We got Mary Jane. I'm not sure who that is. I'm just kidding. Yeah, for sure, man. I hear ya. Doing a lot of home exercise videos. Sean T. Shout out to everybody who's exercising at home. I know how it feels. I'm trying to go to the park. Remember that it's not only allowed to go out to parks, it's actually encouraged. We need like sun, we need vitamin D, even if it's like social distancing and like just for a little time a day. Healthy and very needed. Do you want to read a couple?
Yes, I really like and what Anna is saying, the music, exercise, work, alcohol, repeat. And that seems fair enough.
100%.
Yeah.
Steve, you're saying you rebooked shows and tours for next year already? Hell yeah, man. I watched loads of films, including the Godfather series. Yeah, man. That's a lot of time. I'm wondering if anybody's out there and like wants to look up, like Google how long are like all the Godfather movies together. That'd be very interesting. I think it's a lot of hours.
Yeah.
So props, dude. Anna saying Road Atlas Rock. Thank you, Anna. We're very glad to have you.
Steve, I think he is doing stuff for Indigo Bravo promotion. He says
nice.
We should book him some show and tours for next year already. So that's great. And watching your mom jam sessions, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's cool.
Your mom is doing a bunch of live sessions from, I think it's is it your house, Anna? Like, it looks like an apartment, but I'm not sure if it's a rehearsal space that's like set up like a house. But it looks very cool.
And what have you been doing?
I have been catching up with friends, like old friends as much as possible, like hitting up old friends from when I used to live in LA or friends from back in Costa Rica, calling them, like Zooming or just like, trying to like stay in touch with people that you haven't been able to talk to recently, like in the past year, I guess, because like we're all like so caught up in our lives and in work and just like go every day. So like now that there's a bit more time and everybody is like in the house and stuff, then I've been enjoying just like getting back to like reaching out to old friends that I haven't spoken in a while.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
actually, that reminds me. About a week ago, I was walking down this road, like out here in Holloway Road, and I walked up a side road that I've never seen before, and I realized that it was called Rick Thorne Road, and I was like, "Oh my God, Rick Thorne Road, no shit!" So I took a photo of it and I sent it to Rick. I was like, "Yo, dude, look at this, it's near my house," and he was like, "Oh no shit, that's right." And then we started talking, and that's how we ended up kind of like linking up with Rick, and then. Got him to be involved in the show today, which we're very grateful for.
Good. So how did you guys meet?
We met. I was just chilling in my apartment in LA, and my neighbor at the time, Ramon, was the guitar player in Rick's band, Good Guys in Black, which are fucking rad. You guys are in for a treat today. He was a guitar player in Good Guys in Black, and he called me one day and he said, "Hey man, I'm playing this show with Good Guys in Black in about like 5 days, and I can't make it. I need you to play it. Can you play it?" I'm like, "Sure, I'll clear my schedule," and I like did nothing but like play guitar for 2 days. I've learned 10 songs in 2 days. Went to a rehearsal, and then we ended up like getting along, and I played the show. The show ended up being opening for Lagwagon's guitar player and the side project of Jason Cruz from Strung Out, which is like one of my favorite bands ever. So I was super stoked. The show ended up going well, and then I ended up playing with Rick for about a year.
That's great.
In LA. Yeah.
You have a picture, don't you?
Yeah, check it out. There's a photo from that it's not that show, but it's.
Oh wow, Jay, you were so young.
It's about like 6 years ago, and it is at Loaded. It's this awesome bar in Hollywood Boulevard. Very cool shows. But yeah, I guess that's how I met Rick. And Rick is a legendary BMX rider. He was like one of the pioneers, like main pioneers of the sport back in the day. He's been like I think 6 times in the X Games. Ridiculous. He's hosted the X Games on ESPN. He had his own like personalized character on Tony Hawk Pro Skater video games. Just ridiculous. He's fucking awesome. And then he started his own rock and roll band called Good Guys in Black, which he's about to introduce and tell you guys about it. But it's rad. And besides that, he's got a podcast that I recommend you guys checking out. I'll post the link later on while he is showing you guys the video, so you guys can then go check out the podcast and also Good Guys in Black on the Spotify Lightning Struck playlist. But yeah, so like the podcast is fucking rad. It's very inspirational. Like Rick is like very like rad, like energetic dude, and he's got awesome guests. He's got Rob Caballero, who's like another legendary like skateboarder. He's got Joe Sib, who's the owner of Side One Dummy Records, like one of the coolest indie rock and roll punk labels, and a lot of other like really rad people. So you guys should definitely check out. I think it is called the Rick Thorne Show. So check out that podcast on Spotify. I'll post the link underneath. But so I think we've got Rick on live right now with us. So enjoy, because he is very rad.
Hey, yo, what's up? My name is Rick Thorne, the biker in black from Good Guys in Black. I want to say thanks to Lightning Struck for having me on the show. Julian and Meg, you guys rock. Yeah, man, I hope everybody's doing good. Crazy times, but it'll all pass. And, I hope everybody's safe, everybody's staying rad. Right now I got a music video for you I did a couple years ago from my band Good Guys in Black, and the song is called Wake Up. And basically it's a song about using your own mind. You know what I mean? Questioning things that you feel need to be questioned, not being controlled by your television, not being controlled by propaganda and lies and media. Not to say that all media and all news is false or bad or horrible or out to get you, but I think sometimes you got to really question things that you feel in your gut, you might not agree with. So that's called critical thinking. So this song is about, basically not letting the media control your brain, controlling your own mind, and having your own thoughts. I hope you enjoy it. Play it loud. Get rad. You know what I mean? And everybody be safe. All right, peace out.
It's time! That's right, it's time to wake up and start using your own mind. That's right, you better start doing your own thinking before someone else does it for you. Guess what? They've been doing it for you. It's time to wake up! It's time to wake up! It's time to wake up! Wake the hell up! You had me fooled for a long time, then I woke up and started using my own damn mind. When you ignore the truth and believe the false, when blind leads the blind, you can be so lost. Take control of your mind. Time is now. Wake up. Take control of your mind. Time is now. Wake up. You expect me to comply and be a victim of your lies. Not gonna fall for the bait and chase the rabbit down the hole of hate. They confuse you, try to scare you, mentally abuse you. They distract you, then they shock you. Deny the facts so they can't trick you. Take control of your mind. Time is now. Wake up. Take control of your mind. Time is now. Wake up. You expect me to comply and be a victim of your lies. Not gonna fall for the bait and chase the rabbit down the hole of hate. Breaking news, all of you headlines are devised to control and divide. This is my mind, and you're not allowed to take it, because I won't let you have it. I'm gonna fight until I die. Fight, fight, fight till you die. Fight, fight, fight for what's right. Fight, fight, fight till you die. Fight, fight, this is your life. Take control of your mind. Time is now. Wake up. Take control of your mind. Time is now. Wake up. Take control of your mind. Time is now. Wake up. You expect me to comply and be a victim of your lies. Not gonna fall for the bait and chase the rabbit down the hole of hate. Fight for what's right. Fight till you die. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yeah,
Yeah, good job, guys.
that was rad. Yeah, seriously, check Good Guys in Black out. Actually, I think we've got Rick still on with us. So, Rick, do you have anything else to say, brother? Yeah, all right, here you go.
Yo, thanks a lot for watching. Follow my band on Instagram. It's Good Guys in Black. Same with Twitter, same with Facebook. We're on iTunes, Spotify. Check us out. Play it loud, shred or die. My Instagram is Rick Thorne. That's Thorne with the E at the end. That's Thorne. Make sure to follow me, see what I'm up to. I do a lot of different things with sports and music and comedy and etc. Same with Twitter and Facebook. It's all Rick Thorne. I also have a website. Once again, thanks a lot for watching. Be safe and stay rad.
Yeah. All right. So you guys heard it from the man himself. Check out Rick's Instagram account and Facebook account, and also Good Guys in Black. They have rap music, super energetic, really great, always like really good, inspirational PMA, like positive mental attitude is like what like reigns Rick's life, and like what gives him like all the energy that he has, other than Monster Energy drink. But of course, like Rick is a really positive dude, like really inspirational. Check him out, follow him. Podcast, like you learned a lot just from like him talking to like these like badass people. So yeah, check him out. Fucking thanks for being with us, brother. Hope to see you soon once this pandemic thing is over. Meg, what's happening?
It's happening. I think it's time to show astronauts. Which is actually our video that is being shot here at Nambucca.
That is true. So
Yeah.
we shot this video. We shot our part, the part of like where the band is playing downstairs in Nambucca at the venue, and then the filming crew was Reckless Media. Did their like other part with an actual actor and everything in the streets of West London. So you guys will see that as well. And it is very cool.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoy it.
Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going, you trash?
I was gonna be an astronaut. You were gonna be a star. We were gonna conquer the world and carve our names on Mars. Tell me what happened to all the words we used to preach. Tell me what happened to the dreams we all believed when we worked at the
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually very funny.
Thanks for watching, guys. We want to dedicate this episode to Fab, who was the drummer of the Road Atlas at the time, and he went out to travel around Asia for a while, and he's actually back in London now in quarantine with his brother, who's another dear friend of ours, Enrico. So much love to all of you guys, also Lela. Would be good to have you guys talking about your experience in Asia on the show. We would love that. But yeah, on that part where Fab is standing on the bar and then I'm standing on the bar, we were not supposed to do that.
But Giles was not very happy with
so
it.
Giles is the Nabuca's manager, and he is the loveliest, most generous person ever. We absolutely love him. So thanks, Giles. Like the deal was that we were gonna use the stage, and that was it. We were not supposed to use the bar section, and then I was just we were just filming and stuff, and then all of a sudden I just turned around and Fab is standing on the bar. And I'm like, oh shit, no, we're not supposed to do that. But then everybody talked me into just chilling and doing it anyways.
But he was already there, so.
And then yeah, and then I showed the video to Giles, and he was just looked at me as soon as that part where we were all standing on the bar happened. And I'm like, dude, I promise you we washed the bar, nothing broke, it was all fine. But yeah, that was the story of that shooting day. I just inserted a link for you guys to watch, to go to our the Road Atlas official Spotify page, so you can follow us and check out all the songs that we got. We're actually releasing a new song next week, a week from today, I mean. So hit follow, and you guys will receive an email from Spotify saying that we've got some new music for you guys, and hopefully you will like it. And yeah, Fab, thanks for watching, man. What are you saying? We miss you a lot, Fab. The video was it was a lot of fun to shoot. Yeah, I agree, Annie. Those scenes were fun at the bar. I'm glad they didn't talk me into not doing them.
It's fun when Annelies says the lesson is to go to the gigs on time. I love it.
Why, because of Fab?
No, because of the girl. In the video, she missed our show.
Yes.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Well, actually, when I moved to London, that's exactly what I was doing. Because where I'm from, we always have shows very late at night. So here it was always so early. And it took me a while to get into the mood of arriving on time on the gigs.
Yeah, Europeans do that.
Yes.
French, especially Italians and Spanish people, they'll just go out at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, and that's normal.
Early.
That is not normal in Costa Rica or in the States or in London.
Yeah, well, I wasn't used to it at all. I was always late. I was always doing like the girl. Arriving to the place and show is over.
Yeah, Italian time.
Sorry guys, you're lazy.
Fab was always late at the shows. And we absolutely loved him, and he never actually let us down, but there's a story that I love to tell, and it is one time, well, there's two stories about Fab being late that I love to tell. One of them that was just classic Fab, that it was at the Monarch, is this really cool bar in Camden on the main road, North London, where you have the stage is in front of the window facing the road, and it was it's 150 capacity venue. It was completely packed. We were about to go on, and Fab was still not there. Luckily, Lela, Fab's girlfriend, came over before and brought all the cymbals and snare and everything. So we set everything up for Fab, and then Fab just literally walked into the bar seconds before we were supposed to play, sat on the kit, grabbed the sticks from the snare, and then counted in, and we started playing. So that was classic Fab. The one time that he was not late, he was so early that he actually went out for dinner and then was late.
That's so Fab.
Yeah.
That's so Fab.
But yeah, he never actually let us down. He was always at the end. He was always on time. He was just always cutting it really fine. and it was
But
very
that's
stressful.
also because of Lella's help, let's say, because Lella was doing most of the job, I think.
Fab, we love you though.
We love you a lot.
All right. Next on, we have question time.
Yes.
All right. So we have this little section where you guys can ask us anything you want. Stick around because right after we have Basement League, who is a rad pop punk band based in London, and then we have Your Mom, who is a rad. They're gonna explain the video. They sent a video prior, and it's very good. We enjoyed it a lot, and you guys will too. So please stick around. So yeah. Right now we're gonna show you this like photo, and you guys will hear one of our songs. So make sure you check it out and ask us whatever you want to know from us. Alright, cool. So we got Anna is asking how we met.
So me and you, we met at T Chances. I think.
What is T Chances?
T Chances was a very good venue, but it's not there anymore. It was in Tottenham, not Tottenham Court Road in North London, Tottenham, and it was a great venue.
It was actually run by Andy Cavendish and Jamal from Blue Carpet Band. We had Jamal and his band Blue Carpet Band on the first episode about a month ago. They ran all these like punk rock shows.
I was playing there with my previous band because of Andy Cavendish.
Yeah,
kick-ass promoter, keeping the rock music scene alive in London.
Much love, Andy.
Much love, Andy. So I was playing there with my previous band, and you were there because you knew our guitar player.
Yeah, and who ended up being
your guitar player.
My guitar, ended up being the Rhode Atlas guitar player for a while before Meg joined. So we met that night. Like I was hanging out with Andy, this crazy Greek dude who I haven't heard from in a while. But we were hanging out, and that was it. Like, then I never saw you again for like about a year, and then Andy and I.
No, I came to one of our shows when Andy was playing with you because you didn't have bass player, so Andy was playing the bass, but Andy didn't have a bass. So I came and brought in my bass to
Yeah,
the show with
but
you.
that was like a year after.
Yes.
It was like a year after, because Andy was a guitar player for us, and then our bass player left, and Andy ended up stepping on bass, but he didn't have a bass, so
he was using mine.
ended up borrowing Meg's bass every time we had a show.
Yeah.
And Meg ended up coming to our shows, and then one day Fab and I were talking, and we were just like, dude, why don't we get Meg to join the band?
Yeah. That was so cool.
Yeah.
I was very happy. I every time I was coming to your shows, I was over in the first row singing Laura Said. But actually, the first time that I played on stage with you is when you made me come on stage to play Rancid.
Oh yeah, that's
and
right.
that was crazy because like the other bit, your old bass player, he was using a 5-string bass, and I had no idea how to play it.
That's right.
I never played it before, but I managed
Because
somehow.
for a long time we had just like different friends stepping in for like single shows, and in this particular show we had our friend Ruben, who is a very proficient metal bass player, but he's not very versed with like punk songs. So like we really wanted to play this like Rancid song, and we knew that Meg could play it, so just like just come on stage and like play it with us.
But yeah, that was fun.
And that was after that, Fab and I were like, all right, let's get Meg to join the band, and like we'll actually have a bass player, and we're very stoked that she was into it. And it's asking also, what's your favorite beverage?
My favorite beverage? I don't know anything sweet really.
Like sweet.
Like sweet stuff. Like this one I'm only drinking because it says that it's okay vodka, and until then it's fine. But then like the thing that made me buy it is because it's lemon with sugar and sweeteners. So the sugar and sweeteners, it got me.
I like watery beer or whiskey. Yeah. I'm not a sweet palate kind of guy.
No, it's okay. We're not gonna steal each other's drinks.
Yeah, true. Who makes your favorite instruments? I think we're both Fender, right?
Yes, mine is Squier, but yes, it's from Fender. Yeah.
I'm for sure a Fender guy. With electrics, acoustics, I like Gibson, which is very like backstabbing to my brand loyalty, but there you go.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, when I was in Italy, I used to have a Washburn bass, and it was sounding very good.
Really, Washburns? Well, they're like...
That one, it was great, but it was very old. Like, I got it from a friend of mine that he got it 15 years earlier from another his friend.
Really?
It was very old Washburn, but it's always been good, never faulted.
They made instruments better back, like in the mid last century, I think. I think the quality went down after.
Yeah, definitely.
Before we were born, many years before we were born. But another one, Fab is saying, do you think I was late because I can't deal with time, or because I wanted to make a great entrance just before counting you in? You definitely always had a really good entrance, Fab. One time for a Halloween show, I'm not kidding. It sounds like I'm making this up, but I'm not. One time, we were playing a Halloween show, and we were all dressing up like gangsters. And like 4 hours before we were supposed to play, Fab was in Moscow, in Russia. Yes. And then like...
Oh, the time that...
And then like an hour and a half before we were supposed to go on, Fab texted, hey, I just landed in Heathrow. We're like, shit, man, is he going to make it on time? He caught the Heathrow Express to Gatwick, and then like tube to King's Cross, where we were going to play. And then like ran into the bar. I had like he had his costume from Russia and everything. We like went into the toilet, like he got into his costume, and then like we just ran straight from the toilet onto stage, and we played dressed as Peaky Blinders. But that was like straight up just like from Russia airport bathroom to get changed into a costume.
On stage.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah. Okay, so Basement League.
Yes.
Cool. So again, thank you guys all for watching. Make sure you donate to bands that you enjoy, or for us to like grab all the donations and distribute for the bands, you can use this link and you can pay with any credit card or debit card or whatever you want, and will help us keep the music scene alive. So Basement League is a very dope pop punk band that is based in London. We met Isaac, who is the guitar player and one of the vocalists in the band. He owns a very cool rehearsal space in East London. It's under a railroad track, so it's like very like DIY, kind of like super cool underground looking place. And they host a monthly night called Proper Dose. Make sure you guys check it out. And they always have amazing bands on. They make a really good job at like making this like monthly night seem and feel like a healthy rock and roll scene that you're stepping into, both for the bands and the crowd. It's a very special place. They have a bar also. You can get booze and have a super fun time. We've always loved them. We always love playing those nights. We've played a couple. And yeah, that's how we met Isaac. And they usually Basement League have played. They played the last time that we played Proper Dose. They also played, and we really enjoyed them. So we've got Isaac with us.
Yeah, check it out.
So enjoy.
Alright guys, Isaac here from Basement League. Thanks so much for having us on Lightning Struck TV. It's a really cool project and show you guys have got going here, keeping rock and roll alive during the lockdown. The video we're about to present is called Juniper, and it's the debut single from our band Basement League. We do also have a single that we just dropped last week called Youth of Today that's also available on Spotify and YouTube. Got loads of really cool stuff coming up and can't wait to get back gigging again with you guys. Peace, enjoy the track.
Pressure building, and it's weighing on my mind. Are there deluded reasons behind each and every lie?
I can't escape the feeling now that there's more to this somehow. When every time we stand we fall, I don't see reason anymore.
So how do we get to this again? Giving up and giving in. We're throwing our hands up in surrender, facing no way to save face. The sweet embrace of a bitter taste. Giving up on our morals to stay together. I've had enough of it. So give me a break. Don't frame this like you're helping me, when this is all about your ego in the end. And the junipers are blooming like they did when you left me. I'm doing better now. How's this foreclosure? Used to think you're a fallen angel, here to help and make me stable. But all you've done is make me unable to help myself. You turn the screw when it best suits you, make me wonder if I can pull through. But I guess that all I can do is just move on. Spinning the thoughts around my head, forever cursed by what you said. How could you do that? Looking to find some peace of mind. You kill my days or waste my time, but in the end you're gonna be just fine. Run away, get away. Run away, get away.
Yeah. Right on.
So cool. Good job, guys.
Guys, make sure you check out Basement League's new single. It is in the comments below. Enjoy it. It is very cool. Make sure you follow them. They have very funny kind of like promotion also. Not like very well done. They have this really funny skit where their singer is talking to himself and like acting super strange and then realizing that his band single is coming out today. You should check it out. Check them out on Facebook. It is very cool. So let's see. What do you have next, Meg?
So next, I am very happy to say that we have Your Mom.
Yeah.
So Your Mom is a road rage. That's how they like to call themselves. Road rage rock band, and they are based in London, but they're actually from Brazil too. And they are rocking the stages from 2016, both in UK and all over the world, Europe, Brazil, America. I think I saw them the first time in 2016 at the Gunners pub, which was I think another night from Andy Cavendish. And you know, just from the first time, like they were so great, and they always been keeping the standard high and even higher during the years. So I am very happy that they are with us tonight. We also shared the stage with them in Rotherham, thanks to Steve Isles and Indigo Bravo promotion. Yeah. There was a great old day here where we almost missed the coach back to London.
We did, that's right.
And I threw myself in front of the bus to stop it.
Yeah, we almost, because we were taking a bus from London to Rotherham, which is like how many hours?
I can't remember.
Like 4 hours or something.
Yeah.
And we're just going there for the day.
That was fun.
And getting back was a complete odyssey. But we made it.
We made it, yeah. But it was worth it, all the travel, because it was a great old day here with many amazing bands, and also Your Mom. So
you have a photo. We have a photo with them, right?
Yes, we do have a photo, which has been taken by Rockaway Photography, and you should really go and check them out, because in London there is a punk rock show and punk rock super cool picture. Then there is Rockaway Photography. You can check them out on Instagram and Facebook. Here it is with Beth from Blue Carpet Band and Anne. That was such a great night. It was their single launch for Sweatshop. I think it was last summer in July.
Yes, that was the show the Fub got there like seconds before we played.
Yeah, you see, everything is in circle. Yeah. But yeah, that was great as well, and it was again with Andy Cavendish and Alternative Gathering. And yeah, so now we gonna let Your Mom introduce their video, which is
Make sure you guys remember about the link. If you like the show, if you're having fun, if you like the guests, if you like how we are showing you all the stuff, how we are bringing you all our favorite like alternative and underground artists, then we would gladly appreciate your donations to help keep this thing going and help the music and art scene stay alive. We will distribute all these donations between all the artists and us from today and tomorrow. You can always use this link throughout the week, and that will help us just make the show as better as we can.
If you have a donation for a particular band, just write in the comments or direct messages. And now we're gonna leave you with Your Mom and their latest single, What Do You Want?
Yeah.
Let's take one. Shall we roll it? No, now it's rolling. So let's go take two. Hello, everybody watching Lightning Strike. Okay. We're here to present you a video with live shots compiled in one to kind of introduce Your Mom.
Let's do it again.
Hello!
Let's do it again.
Okay. Take 5. Hello, Persona! Take 8. Hello, kids. My name is Annalise and... Aria! Hello, everybody! Hello, everybody from Lightning Struck. This is Fabio.
And this is Annie.
And we are your mom. We are here to present you to our latest single from our latest EP. So the EP is called Ellipsis and this single is called What Do You Want?
We did lots of live footage from our gigs. We wanted to capture some of our stage experience. We went for that instead of doing an elaborate video, which I think is good, especially now that we can go to gigs. It's probably good to feel like you're at a gig.
Happy quarantine, guys.
Enjoy.
Take care.
Yeah.
So good. Good job, guys. Amazing energy from your mom. Like even live performances are amazing. So much energy, and big massive hug to Anne and Fabio. Thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah.
And,
thanks to all the other artists also that were with us today.
Of course.
Thanks Basement League. Much love, Isaac, man. It's great having you. Thank you. And Rick, fucking rad. Hope you keep shredding. Make sure you guys check out Rick's new single, Shred or Die, who is also in the comments and also in the Spotify playlist. You can also check out your mom's latest release. Is it? Yes, their latest release on the Spotify playlist. Also, Basement Leagues just released a song called Youth of Today. You can check that out on the Spotify playlist.
And don't forget to check out Dope Times as well.
Yeah, all the way from Brazil. It was awesome. It was very cool.
It was amazing.
We're very glad for having all of you guys on. Thank you for being with us. And thanks for all of you guys for watching. I'm glad you guys stuck around and enjoyed all these awesome bands.
Yay. Just another mention for Rockaway Photography. Go and check out Facebook and Instagram for amazing punk rock pictures.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, so we're going to leave you guys with a acoustic version of a song Meg wrote that we recorded a couple of weeks ago. So enjoy it. And make sure you guys donate it to either any of the bands that you liked or to the whole group for us to distribute the donations and help us keep the music scene alive and help us kind of like do this the best we can and keep a roof over our heads. So without further ado, thank you guys for watching. We will see you next week at the same time. We will see you at your local time zone, either like whatever time this is, same time next week on Saturday. If you want to be involved with this, if you're playing a band and you want to be featured, then hit us up on the Road Atlas, and see you guys soon. Have a good Sunday.